I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose.
Nope.
So the casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw.
I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because, you know, like I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario. But it's, you know, people even cheering when actors like missing shots or whatever.
Shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He was just stuck in second gear.
The boxing world erupted with strong reactions following the Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios bout. Promoter Eddie Hearn was particularly critical, noting that Barrios failed to capitalize on his size advantage. Hearn remarked that Barrios should have used his physicality to dominate Manny, but instead appeared hesitant and possibly overwhelmed by the moment. He concluded that Barrios' performance fell well short of expectations, sparking debates about whether the fight truly showcased both fighters at their peak.
All the 6 rounds, like, really? Pacquiao's not completely dominating like that. But moving forward,
listen, I didn't want to say because obviously Jesse's friends with him, but I just don't rate Barrios. Like, I mean, you know, you had like, obviously Boots has moved up now, but Boots is with the welterweight king. Imagine what Boots would do to Mario Barrios. You know, you just saw Barrios really squeeze out a decision from that Jake Paul, Mike Tyson card against someone very average with all due respect. So he should be really dominating Pacquiao, but I don't think he's an elite welterweight.
The opportunities of Barrios, you know, just being in there. I feel like he just looks a little bit too nervous.
Who, Barrios?
Barrios, yeah.
You should really be walking Pacquiao down and beating him up. Look at the size of Barrios, you know. But I don't know, like maybe he's going to win. Is it going to the scorecards now, eh? Really? 7-1. Really?
I'm telling you.
Raul Romero echoed the feelings of many fans, highlighting Pacquiao's sharpness and composure throughout the fight. He praised the Filipino legend for delivering a spirited performance that reignited the passion of boxing fans worldwide. Romero emphasized that while the match wasn't a knockout spectacle, it held significant value thanks to Manny's form and the intense energy shared inside the ring.
Hey, everybody, look, everybody follow my boy King Robert.
Oh, King Robert, what's up, Rob, dog? I already followed King Robert. Hey, what'd you think about the fight?
Okay.
Rolly, what'd you think about the fight?
You better show him more love.
Before you fight, Ryan Garcia told you to kick his ass, but we are here. Hey, Rolly, shout out to my son in Mexico, bro. Rolly, shout out to my son in Mexico.
Hey, Rolly, what'd you think about the fight, though, really? What'd you think about Pacquiao tonight?
I thought, you know, it was a close fight, but it could have went either way. But Pacquiao looked good, man. Pacquiao looked good for those first, 8 rounds. He looked real good.
Do you feel like that?
Wait. I'm
probably going this way.
Yeah.
Do you think a rematch is warranted, Rolly?
What?
Do you think a rematch is warranted?
Let's see new. I don't know.
Robert, what'd you think about the fight?
Oh man, Pacquiao by a round. It was a close fight.
It was a close fight, right?
I mean, it wasn't like the champion didn't get beat. So that.
What'd you make for the account that Pacquiao made for himself tonight?
Angelo.
Former Pacquiao opponent Keith Thurman placed a savvy bet on the fight tand, walked away $8,500 richer. His logic was clear. With both fighters possessing elite experience and skill, a draw was a highly likely outcome. Thurman didn't chalk it up to luck. Instead, he attributed his win to his deep understanding of both Pacquiao's and Barrios' conditioning, styles, and ring IQ.
What do you think about it, bro?
I got paid.
You got paid?
I got paid.
Wait, you got the draw?
500. I got paid.
No, you didn't. Come on, Walker.
Look at this.
Let's see.
Where is it at? Come on.
Where is it?
You got look.
Hey, why did you think it was gonna be a draw?
You want to know my answer?
Yeah.
He'll tell you. What I tell you?
He said,
Manny don't lose in Vegas, so you gotta have a draw.
I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose.
Nope.
So the casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw. But I said, man, I don't know why, but
That's right there, baby.
Let's see.
That's right there. First ticket. First
You
ticket.
gotta move to the right.
No, yeah, we have a ticket. Easy work. Easy work. I don't know. Maybe I know boxing. Maybe I don't. I don't know what I know.
You thought
I
it
know
was
a
a
few
draw, though,
things.
Keith?
Look, what I tell everybody, Mario Barrios has a good jab. I said his strength is his poise. He stayed poised and composed the whole time. His jab was really good tonight.
yeah, it was.
I said, and he needs to make the old man. He needs to make the old man use those legs. He did.
I think you got
But Pacquiao, you know, he was popping in, but he was getting caught a little bit on the way out. It was, look, I try to explain boxing to y'all. It don't matter what you think. There's 3 judges, and they're different every single day. Every fight night, there's different judges. Those 3 judges, that's all that matters. The fight's over. Here's what it is.
Chris Algieri, who once stepped into the ring with Pacquiao, admitted he was stunned. He hadn't expected Manny, at his age, to maintain such a relentless pace over 12 rounds. Algieri didn't spare Barrios from critique either, suggesting the younger fighter underperformed and failed to fully utilize the tools at his disposal. According to Algieri, Barrios didn't fight like a champion with something to prove.
With Chris Algieri, post-fight, Manny Pacquiao majority draw, man. What do you think about that decision?
Man, I think, listen, it's a super close fight. Actually, where are we going here?
This way, right?
That's it? That's it? Okay.
We go up and out.
Super close fight, back and forth. I mean, Manny shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear. It seemed like there were a lot of opportunities for him to take advantage, and he just didn't. Manny did a great job of utilizing the crowd, utilizing his hand speed, his foot speed, some movement just to keep the emotion there. I was saying during the PPV.com live chat, I mean, Barrios fighting with zero swagger, with no attitude. Like, it wasn't selling anything he was doing. He did a lot of good work, but you had to be really, really watching to see him do it. And yeah, I don't know, man. I think as close as that was, as close as that fight, was. I mean, how do you not give it to Manny?
Although many believed Pacquiao clearly outshined Barrios, Manny himself remained humble and even slightly disheartened. He openly admitted feeling unsatisfied with the result and was disappointed by the draw decision, yet he also expressed peace and pride, grateful for the opportunity to fight again after all these years. For Manny, it was a personal triumph even, if the judges didn't see it that way. Fans understood the challenge of evaluating a bout between a living legend and a reigning world champion.
I know you enjoyed the fight, but I thought, although the decision is it's not really favor to me. Like, I'm sad, but I did my best. Being a no fight for 4 years, I'm happy for my performance tonight. So thank you to all your support.
One fan, tweeting under the handle Kashmir Star, captured the public mood with a simple line, "I knew it." Manny was winning, but Barrios is champ. It's not that easy. The message underscored the complexity of the matchup. Manny's brilliance against Barrios' current status. Barrios' trainer stood by his fighter, defending the preparation and effort put into the camp. He noted that one judge even scored the bout in their favor, suggesting they believed in the performance regardless of public perception. It was a reminder of the dedication behind Barrios' team.
This is Jonathan Agger of Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Bob Santos. Really good fight in Vegas tonight between your man Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao, but it ends in a draw. Disappointed?
Well, of course, you're always disappointed when you don't come up with the number one goal. The number one goal is always to be victorious. But I'm proud that Mario, retained his title. Yeah, he put his heart and soul into this camp. The judges seen it the way they seen it. One judge had us winning the fight, obviously. The other 2 judges, had it a draw. I thought Manny was doing what he could towards the end of the fight to try to steal rounds, and obviously he had the crowd behind him, and I think sometimes that can influence a lot of things when they're cheering whether he lands a punch or he doesn't, and we're all human, so we can be influenced by things of that nature, but at the end of the day, I thought we did enough to win the fight, and we'll see what happens moving forward.
Boxer Brian Mendoza, offered a dissenting opinion, challenging the idea that Pacquiao had clearly won. He argued that many fans were blinded by nostalgia and emotionally invested in Manny's return, which skewed their judgment. While he acknowledged Pacquiao's effort, Mendoza felt it fell short of earning a win, stating that sentimentality had overtaken objective analysis.
Mendoza. He came off that
Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios. It was a close fight. A lot of people that I talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario, but it's people even cheering when Pacquiao like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. People forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this. So I feel like that's why he's kind of fraud or something. I did think Mario respected him too much, so I will, stay on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're in there with a living legend, someone that you watch growing up. So I knew it had to be a crazy feeling, but I still feel like he got the job done.
Ring Magazine, a leading authority in boxing journalism, weighed in with a tweet that echoed the sentiments of millions. Manny Pacquiao proved he still got it after his valiant effort versus Mario Barrios. Their statement captured the essence of the fight. Pacquiao's stamina, speed, and heart still shone through. In the post-fight interview, Barrios echoed what many before him have said: Pacquiao hits hard. Despite being 46, Manny's punching power remained undeniable. This admission helped justify Barrios' cautious game plan and confirmed that Manny was not just active, but dangerous.
Mendoza.
He came off that
Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios. It was a close fight. A lot of people that I talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario, but it's people even cheering when Pacquiao like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. People forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this. So I feel like that's why he's kind of fraud or something. I did think Mario respected him too much, so I will, stay on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're in there with a living legend, someone that you watch growing up. So I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I still feel like he got the job done.
Most analysts agreed that this fight was far from one-sided. Both men were pushed to their limits, Pacquiao with his age and veteran instincts, Barrios with the pressure of youth and expectation. A draw was seen as a fair verdict, given the clash of generations. However, many experts were highly critical of Barrios. They pointed out that while Pacquiao wasn't at his prime, Barrios failed to rise to the occasion, especially by not throwing enough punches. His passivity against a 46-year-old opponent led many to question whether he truly came to win or merely to survive.
Barrios, embarrassing performance, but a good performance for Pacquiao considering what had happened. Cook me all you want in the comments. I blame this more on Mario Barrios, just not. He's the worst. Jinky Pacquiao did a great job matchmaking this. He is by far the worst world champion I've seen in boxing in a very long time. Mario Barrios did absolutely zero. He had hurt Manny, I think in around round 11, and he let him off the hook, didn't do anything. He hurt him to the body one other time, and he looked really good in the first round. Horrible performance by Mario Barrios. How he got a draw, I wouldn't have given him a draw. I had Pacquiao ahead. And I thought for sure, even if it was close, they would give it to Pacquiao. They give it a draw, majority draw. I'm not gonna say that I'm not shocked, but I think it was the best case scenario for Manny. And Barrios got lucky. It was a best case scenario for Manny because it moves the division forward a little bit, but he didn't look that bad. Barrios looks horrible. If he was in there with Brian Norman Jr., he would have been KO'd, or God forbid he was in with boots. Manny just, I mean, I know people are still gonna say, look, Manny won. Manny did not look good. That's to tell you how bad Barrios is. He didn't look good at all. His punches were sloppy. He was slow. He didn't look effective. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I saw. Granted, he's 46 years old.
Veteran trainer Manny Robles firmly believed that Pacquiao deserved the win. What impressed him most was Manny's discipline, his physical conditioning, sharp timing, and masterful ring IQ. Robles ended his commentary with a hopeful note. He wished to see Pacquiao fight once more. In his eyes, and in the eyes of many, the boxing world may not yet be finished enjoying the brilliance of the Filipino icon.
Was a very this Manny Pacquiao? Yeah. Manny won. Yeah. Manny won. He shut me up, man. I honestly thought that Barrios was gonna win big, and Manny showed up, man. Manny, I was pulling for Manny, and I was hoping to see. Look, Manny back in his prime, bro, forget about it, man.
Yeah, he was a boss.
About it. But it was a good fight, but still Manny did enough to win. This is not a draw.
You think Manny will come back again?
I hope so. After this performance, I sure hope so.